Today is Wednesday. Oh, still inside yesterday's range. Came out to a daily fair value gap. Boom, boom. These are like all-time highs right here, or previous all-time highs right here. And get rid of that. ES is the same. ES is pretty strong. Coming for its highs from July 21st. Looks like it might have swept that already. Dixie, Dixie, making its way lower, perhaps. But let's see if we can, if Dow can make his way up to these sides up here. That'd be pretty cool if it does. Rather than NQ, Dow, it's coming for these highs up here. So say that NQ is kind of like the six sister, So all right, see what we got on the 4 hour. So let's see, we can get rid of that. Previous day high here, bust out here, previous day, previous low there. This is a low we don't need, but we did dip into this fair value gap, so the expectation is to run up here to these highs up here, at least even these highs here. So um, don't know if we're gonna run to it quickly. So we are on the 4 hour, still moving within this 4 hour fair value gap that we ran into yesterday. Near the opening gap from this range to this range here, LT is like right around there. So I like to see us go internal range, external range. So I'm looking for these sides up here. This sort of block, I expect that to be violated. So coming for this new day opening gap here is it's permissible if you will. Looking at this entire range here to make out OTE. We're at equilibrium right now, so still in the discount. So I'll just mark this out as an indication of where we are within previous 2 days ranges. But I expect to see us move up above that today. I like how we were digging into that no week opening gap. Boom, 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 2 times, 3 times, whatever. Moving up higher. So ideally, you want to go to the 15 and look for a potential setup. I was playing around with this last night. Like how you run up back into this range here. See these real equal lows down here at the new day opening gap. So we have that. Then we also have this 4 hour fair value gap that we're still playing around with. Do believe we're gonna close above this here. It's 15-minute bull short block here, so takes us up here. So we'll see. As far as the hourly goes, the open gap from yesterday's here, running up, still within the range of yesterday. So can't say we're gonna get like one of those higher time frame draws in liquidity because currently don't have one right now. we do close above here at 10 o'clock, maybe you can get not a first percent for value gap, but a silver bullet, take us higher. Those sides up here. I do like this bullish order block here, how that lines up with these Vertigo highs up here. So not certain if it's gonna happen all at once, but would be nice if it did. But it might not though. We may even run up to this one standard deviation and get a retracement near optical trend entry, as well as this inverse fair value gap right in here. Right, so it could be a target for AM session. It's about 50 points, so that looks good. That looks good. And on the 5, got these vertical highs up here. So if we came lower into this range right here, see this bull short block low, high, lower, low. Okay, down here on the 5, I'm gonna take the first one and run up higher. That'll be cool with me. That's a deep discount. That's worth putting on. More contracts. Right now I'm looking at 3 contracts. So see this little fair value gap right in here. See that? See that inverse right there? Got that inverse. Right. See that there? It's really from this high here, this low here, down there. We do have the smaller inverse fair value gap down here, so could see us come into this kind of this immediate price range right here. So still got these highs here from 8 o'clock. We have these up here that we can very well run up to. Try to take out, but we'll see. ES hitting more all-time highs, so expect a retracement there on ES eventually, which could prevent us from going higher on NQ. It's a possibility. So let's see what we get here. Alright, so we got an inverse on the 5 forming. Now we come down to this fair value gap here on the 15. Rather the 15. So 15 minutes for this to close, but if we do, where could we guys possibly go? This could very well take us lower to the previous day lows on here. Alright, so let me get rid of that right now. So there's a 5-minute bullish shorter block. A fair value gap all in there. New day opening gap here. This could be something like a Judas swing. So we can inverse this here on the 1 minute or 15-second. New day opening gap. These lows are gonna be taken. We got these lows on here. Will be the next target. Wow. Wow. Boom, move down there. So we go with this here. These lows will be next. These are lows from yesterday evening. Then we have these lows on here, and these also. Lots of liquidity from yesterday. Let's see if we can go there. So, lunch, PM. These were London. No, these are Asia. London. Yes, it's still up there. Markets aren't in symmetry, so it's best to beware. Still 11 minutes left. That closes in. What you want to discover is if this is that one standard deviation or what. So, like how you went to 1115 here. On the 15, takes us right into one standard deviation. So that's where we can expect a position to take us higher. Still nothing here on the one just yet. So just going into this here, I don't know. There's really nothing that I could say yes to. Like a setup. This is where I would want to look, but I don't really see anything that will tell me yes. This is a definitive yes answer in here. Right, so I'm gonna get rid of this. And we're back into this fair value gap here. So we have inverse on the 5. It's official here. Body's closed within this 15-minute, at least on the lower time frame. So could measure out OTE. That's right here. Bearish order block right here. This is official. Change the state of delivery. So and boom. Right to OTE. Equilibrium. High, low, kind of like a high high. So this is on the 15, trying to get a change state delivery on the 15 as well for yes. We do have an inverse on the yes on the 5. So we are within a range higher time frame, so it might just not be the most optimal trading environment for the AM session. We may have to wait till after 10 o'clock. As far as the opening range gap goes, looking at this range right here, it's the opening range gap, which we just balanced. First presented fair value gap. Technically, this is it right here. So we'll just mark this out. Although it's supposed to go all the way up here because this is just one constant fair value gap, but start at 9:30. We don't include 9:30. This is some bit of consolidation. 15, but our time frame, just run up here, boom. Like to see like an inverse form. We don't have, then we have market structure shift. Really don't have either. We do have this strong liquidity here though from, this isn't Asia. I don't think this is Asia. Yeah, so it's around Asia. So there's really nothing here right now. Just keeping this fair value gap here on the 15. See how body's closed. You may close right at it. Boom. Open up a new 15 and continue run up higher. Let's see what we get with this here. This could be a bullish or a block. But nothing is like clean, how I like it clean. So see what we get with this. This could work. But we are at OT here. We do have a inverse fair value gap here. Here we are at the new week opening gap. Maybe a run down here. This holds, pull short block, first presented fair value gap, move up, violate all of this and all that there. Let's see. All right, approaching a new 5. So give us another fair value gap right in here. See what that does for us. Change the colors here. Got a lot of colors. Works for me. This is LTE here. Still stuck within the previous day high, previous day low. There's no clear indication of where we want to go. I want to say we're going to be bullish, move up higher, but given what ES has done here, ES really has no place to go. It's at all-time highs right now. Do have that inverse that we just ran up into again, so. So I'm going to get rid of this. We can measure this here. See what we get with this. And little slight 1 minute change to delivery here. Takes us to 1.5. So the opening gap is down here. Put this run up here, boom. Continue to go lower. It's definitely a possibility. We left open this breakaway gap here on the 5, so things are remaining bearish if you ask me. That breakaway gap, 1 standard deviation puts us right there. Two minutes left. We're gonna close below here. Still within this range here. So I'm gonna take this one off and go with this one here. This is from yesterday. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of it completely. technically we did dip into it, so this new day opening gap, if you ask me, that should be the range that we should have an interest in. Right. Boom, boom. Fair value gap here. Yeah. All right, so we can officially get this change day delivery in the after the next 60 seconds. So that's where we are right now. Could go a little bit lower for previous day lows here. Moving up into this fair value gap here, or new day opening gap from the 17th of July. 4 hour, this fair value gap here, bodies are kind of respecting it. Now running lower. Technically, we did inverse this, by the way. And then looking at this again, this immediate range here, we have OTE down here. So this could be an area that we can look into, get a sweep here, sweep here, and continue moving lower. So we're looking for like an hourly change, change day delivery. I mean, I do like these relative lows on here that we can sweep and then look for a potential move up higher. All right, so if not, that we could very well come back down here as we did yesterday. And then we have this here. So 2.5 doesn't really line up with anything. We do have this fair value gap right in here, so we may want to extend this out. We'll just change the name on this guy. So we just took this out here. We are at OTE, higher time frame. So if we are short, we want to see this be violated, right? We do have a fair value gap forming. Providing all of this right here. Just dipped into this 4 hour fair value gap or 5 minute fair value gap. Close to yesterday's range is lows. So if we were to enter in here short, we would have to enter in at a discount. So we need to see something run up, right? Run up here in this range here. Take a short position. It's a breakaway, get rid of that. In the event that we inverse this here, then I'd like to see a follow up on the 5, like a 5 minute change instead of delivery for confirmation to consider adding onto the position. So close to these lows down here. This is from lunch lows from yesterday. Ooh, look at ES. Yeah, it's coming down in that range. See where yes is with things. Right at midnight open, OTE. New York open, midnight open, lower. Alright, so here to here. To go short, we would have to run up here, which in the next minute and a half, we'll have a fair value gap here. Could very well run up into. Alright, let's see what we get with this. This might be a long position though. This is a breakaway gap that takes us up here. See what we get this. Might be kind of pushing it, but I like where we are right now. So I'll take order filled. Buy here. Stop loss a little bit higher. Alright, so I haven't gotten a 5-minute change to delivery, so might be jumping the gun on that one. We went all right to OTE here. So ideally, if you want to go long, you want to see a move down into this fair value gap first to get in. If you don't, then you'd have to wait to get in down here. I just said that twice. If not, then you scale back on the amount that you're putting on. You may put one up here, allow you to have your stop loss lower down here, then you can catch another one down here rather than putting on your full position up here. So I do like this 4-hour OT here. And then we have this fair value gap here that officially inverse, so let's put this here, see what we can get with this. So this fair value gap here. If we close below it, then we have to get out this position. So let's see. This is where you would add in. Right, so then buy a little bit more there. So this is how we're looking. Like how I went to constant precaution on this 5-minute. See the buyers respect this new day opening gap right here. So we're at a new 5. Almost in a new 15. All right, see what this wants to do right here. What? Are you serious? Wow. Wow. So now locked out. That's unusual. That's bullshit. So I guess it was right with the OT here, run up here, see the bodies. So we're gonna do 5. That was disappointing. So we have here 3 minutes before we can change to deliver this one. Taking that off. So 5 minute change steady delivery right here. For that to remain open, we don't want to see a move down here. This little candle here is what gets me often, but not today. Sit on my hands, let this run to my target. 205. So this here is official. And we're going up higher. And take profit. Wow. Just wow. Absolutely just wow. That's crazy. So we get with this. Technically, this is a 1 minute change of state delivery. Small little inefficiency right here. Clips. And yeah, we went to 1 and stop loss, take profit, didn't get hit. So we're still in it. I like how the LT was holding up, so I'm sticking it. That was just a little minor retracement. So we just need 8 points, 9 points. Trying to come for these guys right here. All right, so we're out. Now it's taking off. So now we have an official 15-minute change instead of delivery. This bull short block right here on the 5 held up. That's that. So I'm gonna end the video. I did revenge trade today, not gonna lie. Blew a 50K account, but came back. Got this account here going, so this will be my new one. Um, Try to do my best to pass it this week and continue working on my psychology. So we just need $8. Let's see if we can get $8. Uh, no, 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 no. Well, actually, we needed more than $8. We need 70. Comes about 3 points. Where we came down to. Just need one contract. $20. That's good. And we just need $8 for points. So, yeah, I need to take some time and review this video. Alright, so that failed. We'll say bottom line is, again, we didn't have a clear directional play. We were inside higher time frame, but we got this. Thought about jumping in, but I decided not to. Probably would have jumped in right here. This thing would have went up 50 points, would have been tapped out and trying to go back again higher, and didn't work. So we were right about this here. Came close OT. I was looking at this as a possible long position, but keep in mind this wick here, his bearish should block here, change set delivery, run up into it. Hello. And we went down here. This here, inverse, I liked. And I liked how we were holding up on a 4-hour OTE. But again, if you're going on 4 hour OTE, you got to go on to 15-minute 4 and 1. It can work, but the ranges are so different. The time frames are so different. Looking at this, we ran up here, boom, and I saw this. It's hopeful because bearish for the black right here that we tapped into. right here. Buyers respect on TE. Close here, open up here, run up. Boom, bearish order block. Down here into a discount, which is a valid entry. It's a valid entry. See here, boom. Run up again, bearish order block. And down we came. This was a valid entry here. After coming at this higher time frame, PD array. So that's that. I think the bottom line, what it comes down to is proper risk management. First trade we took, kind of went kind of heavy. But it's all good though. Halfway to passing this combine. So we'll pass it tomorrow. We'll pass it tomorrow. And here we have this 15-minute change instead of delivery. And now we have this inverse fair value gap. And this is where we are on the 4-hour. Again, deep discount. So first position went well. At least well, the way we felt went well. So not so bad there. See this here, hourly drawn liquidity. Drawn liquidity here, Rotica lows on here. Thought we spotted those out. And then we have this here, drawn liquidity here on the hourly. Which is bearish order block here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is where we started off here. We ran up, green, 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 bearish order block, back down. So if we were to investigate this wick here, that's this here, 950, 915. Let's change the state of delivery. And as soon, well, this is where we closed. One could say if we trade below it, then you could take the position and stop loss. Be a bit higher up here. But on the 5, we got this change state of delivery, as well as this inverse fair value gap. So see this here, you got to just remain calm, breathe, wait until it's over. Boom, here. You could try to get all the way up in here, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Looking at this range here, OT's here, run up. So again, this is the wick on the hourly. This is officially where the wick, well, this is where we opened up. right here. Just open up here on the hourly. Waked up, drawn liquidity here. Then we got that inverse fair value gap right here. Now what I want to see here is, I have to think if this is going to inverse, I want to see something on a lower time frame. So this is what we get. Almost like a 5 candle run up. It's consolidated here in this new week opening gap. And one can say, yeah, go ahead and take this trade. Put your stop loss up here because this is technically a drawn liquidity up here. Not only that, but look where we went to. This fair value gap right in here. Now you can ask the question, this is on a 1 minute time frame. You know, why are we taking it here? I mean, this is an area where we look. This is a very key area where we look for position to go long. Just as we did here. Thing is, didn't work out. But we felt some type of way because our stop losses got drilled through and we lost a significant amount. So that's where proper risk management comes in. And again, this isn't the cleanest like it was yesterday. But hey, this isn't the only day we're going to be trading. So overall, good job, good day. But this was change state delivery. We just ran through it aggressively. We have on the 15-second. Says accumulation. Gotta buyers respect this. Open up here. Could run up room, go higher. But anyways, I'm gonna take a look at the recording and go from there. But overall, good job. Emotionally, good job. And we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.